There we go. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. It's almost 6 o'clock, so we're right on time. It's 55 degrees, feels pretty nice out. And we got one delivery today. It's an easy day. And actually, they got a pretty medium-sized load. Like, they don't have a... So, compared to yesterday, we got nothing. But here we go. I get my text-to-speech working. Maybe we'll actually see if there are viewers today. Yesterday, during the entire time I was driving, it pretty much said 0 viewers, even though people were talking to me. So I knew it wasn't true, but it's a little weird. All right, here we go, everybody. Seatbelts, let's pursue some happiness. Tuesday morning. It's going to be a nice day today here. I think we're going up to 80, low 80s. Low 80s. It's nice. This has got a nice ring to it. I like it when I get out of the bakery before my start time. You know what I mean? There's just something good about that. I always like being early. Alright, it's a little dark out today, a little dark. That sun should be coming up soon. I didn't do anything yesterday. I know. I had the whole day. You know, ooh, the big bug hit the... Did you hear that bug? I saw a bug flying over the car, and then I heard or over the van. And then I heard a thud. Whoa. Raccoon, did you see that? Little raccoon ran across the road. Saw his tail.
Sean White says morning.
Hey, good morning, Sean. Happy Tuesday. Are you working already? It is really warm here. 55 degrees, but there's no wind. It feels good.
Sean White says you see my live yesterday was YouTube featured. Sean White says and yes working.
Was YouTube? What does that mean? No, I didn't see that. Mean. Did the viewer thing get fixed? Or was it just me?
White says it was promoted by YouTube as a stream to watch.
Oh, wow. So, did it like blow up? Did you have a lot more people in your room? I mean, I know you're normally like 40, 50, aren't you? And how do you do that? Did they pick you, or is that one of those things? I've seen an option somewhere along the line when you're posting a video that says, do you want to promote this? Is that what you did? Or did they do it on their own?
Sean White says ISK, it was broken law.
To make a
it
phone
was?
call, say dial, then the phone number
Sean
or
White
say
says
call,
they picked me.
then the full name and phone type of the person you.
That's cool. So, like, did you have this crazy number of viewers? Like, how did you even know? That's pretty cool. I didn't know they did that. There's nobody out here on the road yet this morning. It's kind of weird. This is what it feels like at 5 o'clock in the morning, not usually 6 o'clock. Oh, you know what I'm wondering? When you say they featured a video, did they feature your live stream or a video you had recently posted? I haven't seen one car on this road. Pretty crazy. Maryland is asleep this morning. I can't believe I haven't passed anybody. I mean, nobody's gone by me on this road. Did I miss something? Did something tragic happen overnight? All the human beings were wiped off. Gas prices went down a little bit yesterday. It's a long song. Long song. Now we got some traffic. 60 degrees now. Warming up. I see.
Dangerous says, thank gosh, finally. That music woke me up.
That was a long song. Good morning, Sawyer. Yeah, I noticed that. That's unusual. Most of these songs are like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. That one was like 10 minutes long.
Dangerous says, longest song ever.
It was. Well, no. You know what song's really long that I heard recently? American Pie. That song goes on forever. I don't know how long it is, but it's a long one.
Dangerous says, goody morning, Craig, Sean, everyone.
Good morning. It's been quiet this morning. The road's been quiet. I see I have viewers now. So the viewer count is working.
Dangerous says, you mean the Bye Bye Ms. American Pie. At Odshawn White says 8 minutes 12 seconds.
Is that right?
At Odshawn White says hi.
Thanks, Sean. I wondered what it was. So that my song today was longer than that, but still, that is a long time. It's kind of funny how you just get used to songs being 3-4 minutes long, maybe 5.
Dangerous says, lol, Sean.
But so Sean, what was the effect of being featured? Like, did you see a lot more? Did your view count spike? Like, what happened? You know, if you think about it, that's what they should be doing all the time, right? Shouldn't they be promoting everybody all the time? Like, isn't that what they do? reach out to a wide audience.
Sean White says I did not see anything cause the viewer count was broke up.
Oh, oh man, that kind of sucks. Well, I noticed yesterday after my stream was over, the numbers that I saw, like in the, you know, when you go in and you look at the content page, that looked about normal. So even though we didn't see the numbers, you know, live on the stream, it does look like they counted them, because at the end of the day, they were pretty normal looking numbers.
Dangerous says oh congrats. I didn't see it cause I was already in your channel sitting listening. At Hala6448 says good morning people, why is 6 a.m. so early?
Oh, I know. Good morning, Hala. I think a lot of people must be having that feeling today, because it seemed like 6 o'clock had the 5 o'clock traffic volume.
Sean White says where have you been? Holla holla holla.
He's been at a parade here and there.
Dangerous says good morning at Hala 6448. Why is 321 so early lol?
Yeah, 321, that's right. Hall's been getting covered.
Dangerous says Hall is always at the parade lol. At Hala 6448 says I used to be at work already productive by now.
I usually rolled into work a little bit before 7. I didn't have to be there at 6. Now you're just getting doused with powder by random people on the streets. Oh, I did have a question, Hala. So,
6448 says good morning Dangerous and Sean.
When you're at those parades and like you see the New York City Police Department has their marching band crew, is that the same group of people? Like, do they send the same marching band people?
At Hala 6448 says it was fun.
From one parade to the next? Like, do you see the same people at several different parades? And I use the police as an example because an organization like that sends people to multiple parades. Do they send the same people?
Paula6448 says yes, but some days there is multiple different parades and ceremonies, so they mix them up. I Am Dangerous
Oh.
says I know I've seen a couple of same people that films he runs into.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. You have to have multiple groups.
Paula6448 says, but yes, some start to look familiar. Paula6448 says thanks for watching, guys.
Oh, I had another question too. So you interviewed some guy in that one parade yesterday that I was watching, and I wondered if, like, you were asking him if he was, first generation or whether he had.
Dangerous says
here.
thanks for sharing.
Was he like an immigrant that had just gotten here? Because I thought when you were asking him that question, I'm like, uh-oh. I hope his legal status is okay. While we've got him on camera. Oh. All right, let's see, what time is it? It's 6:30, they should know I'm here.
Paula6448 says yeah, afterwards I think I should have did it different.
Yeah. You could, well, you actually, the way you worded it was okay, but I think he may have, depending on his status, he might have been concerned about that. Like, it's not like he walked up and said, "Hey, are you legal?" I mean, and that wasn't the point of your question. I realized that, but I thought about it afterwards. All right, they're not coming. Let's call. Here we go. What a Day Cafe. Oh, there she is.
Asked a few people, I shouldn't have put it differently.
All right, here we go. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this. There we go. I see a big group of text. He's probably about to say something. I'm not going to hear it. Maybe.
6448 says exactly. I thought of it when I got home and was watching it. Because if you notice in the crowd, I kind of stuck out, and I'm all covered to prevent the powder from entering my eyes and my hair. At Paula 6448 says that everyone was very nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. They look like a nice group. Oh yeah, I didn't see the video with your showing your powder covered. Welcome to What a Day Cafe. Yeah, I've switched it up now so that showing off the donuts, you know what I'm saying? She hasn't decorated these for Easter though. Cinnamon buns! Okay. Alright, you stay there. Good morning. Oh. Have a good one. I noticed yesterday, actually, I looked at this film. I looked at the video, and I noticed that while the van's running, like the video was like shaking around. I don't know what that is. Like if it's just the engine moving everything. Back to the van. Boom. At least that way you guys get to, you get to get out, stretch your legs a little bit. All right, that was our one and only delivery today. And we got gas yesterday, so we're good there. So we just need to head back to the bakery. Easy day.
Dangerous says I went pee and got a glass of water.
So you took care of both ends. There's a guy, I don't think you can see him. He sits in here every day. He's in the same spot. Nah, you can see him. Gets his cup of coffee.
Hala6448 says I didn't notice shaking.
No.
Hellcat says the light is flashing again. At Hala6448 says both
Yeah,
are important things. Dangerous.
It is. It's weird. I'm not going in front of these trucks. We're just gonna have to wait. This person behind me is like, why didn't he pull out? I'm doing it. Here we go.
6448 says good morning, Cameron.
Yeah, we're still
Dangerous
flashing.
says good morning, Cameron. Hellcat says good morning.
Okay. going on here? What's going on? It's a weird place to stop. Not a very smart place to stop.
Dangerous says I didn't notice shaking either or the flashing light.
I didn't know. Actually, I didn't notice the flashing light. I don't know what I was looking at. But yeah, when you mentioned it, I looked back and saw that it was still flashing, but I did not notice it when I went by. No, it was just sort of a weird. Maybe it was just something with maybe it was windy or something. I don't think it was windy though. I don't know. Maybe I was having some sort of medical condition while I was watching it.
King C says good morning. Someone fill me in on everything. I am dangerous says good morning at New King C.
Mookie, it's good to see you. Well, it's been a quiet morning this morning. Traffic's been extremely light until recently. I think I was on the road for 20 minutes before I saw another car. We had one delivery, which we just completed. What else? Some of the gas prices are down a little bit today. Although I just noticed that highs that we just passed is the same as yesterday, $3.99. It's gonna be warm today. It's already warm. It's like 60 degrees now. It's gonna be 80. Should be warm where you are too, I think.
King C says good morning, at justacat.cs2. At Hollis6448 says that was a lot of product you dropped off. At first I thought you were taking back the ones on the rack. At New King C says is it a bit damp and rainy? At Hollis6448 says good morning Mookie.
No, it's not. I thought it was going to be cloudy or a little damp this morning, but it's not. It's actually very nice. I saw earlier on my way up to the bakery, I saw the moon. It looks like it's almost full. I think there's a tiny little part of the upper left-hand part of it's still dark, but it's very close to a full moon. What have you been up to? Have you been dashing? I mean, well, you're always...
King C says today's high temperature is expected to be up there for us. Yes.
That's good.
King C says good morning to you, at Hollis 6448. Hollis 6448 says Craig, did you notice YouTube was totally effed up yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I mean, for me, during my ride yesterday morning, every time I looked, it said I had 0 viewers.
Dangerous says and the day before.
Yeah, it's been acting a little quirky. But the whole ride, it said I had 0 viewers, even when I had...
6448 says yes, tomorrow is full moon the 1st of April.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Tomorrow will be the full moon. Yeah, it was very close this morning. but
Dangerous says EA.
But I didn't notice, like later in the afternoon, I looked at, I saw a couple that looked like the view count looked normal. So they must have fixed that yesterday sometime.
King C says all is well. I had a small fit at work the other day, so I ended up being offered a bit more money and some new help. I should have thrown a tantrum months ago.
Well, I'm glad it worked.
John White says was fixed at end of my first stream.
Oh, okay.
Dangerous says yeah, well done at Mukim C. At Hollis6448 says I had added the description to my video and it was lost, and wouldn't allow me to edit.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, we are kind of at the mercy of YouTube.
Hollis 6448 says at one point you couldn't even go live.
Oh.
At Hollis 6448 says yes, it was before noon.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't have a problem going live, but it was screwed up for the viewers. I've heard people online say that you really should back up your videos and stuff. I haven't done a lot of that. I mean, I don't think I would back up my replay live streams, but maybe the other stuff. Because if your account ever gets hacked or YouTube decides to deactivate you for some reason, it's really not your stuff, you know? It feels like it is, but it's not. It all belongs to YouTube. We actually work for YouTube. That's what this is.
Plus 6448 says even the studio was messed up, it showed dashes instead of how many subscribers I have.
Oh, wow. I guess
He says is the background music some sort of playlist that YouTube offers, or is it something else? Does it go into the replay and does it make it harder to create clips?
the music that I have I got it from YouTube Music. So I created, YouTube Music has playlists already set up that contain license-free music. So I do get warnings that they have reviewed the music, but they don't have any copyright strikes against them, because I know it's all license-free. So no, it doesn't cause me any issues with clips because it is license-free music. But I've just pulled it from YouTube Music, which is different than YouTube Studio has a library of
6448
license-free
says yes,
music.
but backup is a pain and takes up a lot of space. Constant battle.
Yeah, it does take up a lot of space. That's why I'm thinking about buying a like a hard drive or something and just put everything on it. I'm not going to put it in a cloud. Because that would eat up all of your space right away. But I think I'll back up the videos that I make, not the replays, but the other videos and stuff. I do have all my puppy videos saved. Well, Sean, how does the music work? Like that music service that you've got, it's like $8 a month. Do you get to download those songs and keep them? You know what I mean? Can you actually own them and hold them separate from their website? I think when I looked at it once, it sounded like you could download them.
Alice644 says I filled up my 1 tera laptop within months. I got a 2 tera portable now. I am dangerous says only 1 trip today.
Yes, yeah, only 1 trip. Yeah, I guess it would fill up pretty quick.
Alice6448 says it seems.
Plus, it's anything with trying to keep your pictures and videos and stuff organized is more difficult than it seems like it should be, but it is. It's hard to like keep it all in the right place.
Dangerous says Afui I just woke up.
You just woke up. Well, who's been talking to us?
6448 says it seems when I join Craig has short runs. It's a conspiracy.
No, it's just on Tuesdays and Sundays. They're usually my short days. Those are the 2 days when Lenny's does not have a delivery.
Dangerous says same. At Hollis6448 says it's not fair dangerous.
It's not fair. Yeah, my 1 or 2 hour streams are nothing compared to the Door Dashers.
Dangerous says no fair. At all.
Here we go. We're getting close. I got cars behind me. Maybe I'll do the turnaround.
Dangerous says, will we have a winner today? At Hala 6448 says Tuesday is my movie day. Sunday seems to be parade days.
What will the next parade be? Yeah, you got parades all the time. You got a lot of people celebrating up there. I don't think Baltimore has that many parades. All right, I got a bunch of cars behind me, so we're gonna try this route again. Let's see if I can shake the cars.
Dangerous says I don't think we've ever had parade.
Never had a parade. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
At Mukim C says there is nothing stopping Craig from just randomly driving around except for Craig insanity. At Hala 6448 says what if we made and fake orders for the other shops just to keep Craig out longer?
Yeah, there you go. Or get you need a few more shops maybe. They were talking to a convenience store. I don't know whatever happened to that. There was a convenience store that was interested, I thought. Maybe they never really got into it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Why do we have a school bus stopping? Oh my goodness. We're gonna get a really long view this time. Look at this, perfect timing. Oh, look, somebody from this house just got on the school bus. All right, so we don't have a winner yet. Oh, now I feel really creepy.
Dangerous says what?
All right, so we got a whole bunch of stuff there. La 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 la.
Dangerous says where? I am dangerous says let me see.
Did you see? We had a cluster of cars around us. This person. Weird. People are acting weird. Of course, I'm the one saying that. Stalking the Christmas house. No, the kid that was getting on the school bus was coming out of that house, I think.
6448 says there is a specific reason I go to parades and stand behind the police barriers, but I would go anyway.
When is the next parade, and what are they celebrating? Is there a Mother's Day parade? When is Mother's Day?
6448 says is it a school bus, or decorations police?
I think it was a school bus. You know what I realized? I don't know if any of you were with me the other day when I was stopped at a red light and there was a whole line of police cars to the left of me that was making a left-hand turn.
6448 says it's the full moon. I am dangerous says lol. At Mukim C says let's face it. No one is going to win this decoration contest, and Craig is running a scam.
They are. It's like a pyramid scam.
I am dangerous says Mookie MC.
It's going to happen. What was I saying? Oh, but the police cars. So that day when all of those police cars were lined up, making a left-hand turn back into the neighborhood, and I was wondering what was going on, another strange thing dawned on me, and that is those police cars were for a different county. Like, they were making a left-hand turn in a neighborhood that is in Carroll County, and all of those police cars were for Baltimore County. So it was like not even their area. That's why it was a very weird thing. Which does make me think, I think you mentioned maybe they were training. Maybe they were. Maybe that's what it was, because they weren't in the county that they are.
6448 says Easter Hat Parade and Car Easter Parade are both Sunday. I'll need to make a decision. I Am Dangerous says yeah, they go to different counties.
What are the two parades? Easter and what?
At Hala 6448 says he is Mookie. I was onto from the jump. Dangerous says Car Easter.
Well, we do know now that that guy does not decorate his house.
6448 says
for
was it a
Easter.
parade? I Am Dangerous says what's that? Like floats.
Oh. A car parade is like floats? Like the ones where people...
6448 says maybe a funeral.
Hala, don't film a funeral. That would be kind of weird. That would be a thing, though. You could set up outside a funeral home and just wait.
Dangerous says what the helly. King C says maybe training, or maybe responding or helping out at special event.
Maybe. It's possible. It's pretty early, though.
Plus 6448 says a car parade. Never been but seems to be more up my alley.
A car parade is a funeral. They all have their lights on, and they ride through the red lights. You know, it's basically, it is a parade. They all get together at the end. They go kind of slow. There are a lot of similarities.
Dangerous says oh my god.
Well, have you ever seen those funerals where they walk down the street with the casket on their shoulders?
6448 says no. All the police cars may be for a funeral.
I don't know. I mean, that could be a reason. Like if they're having a funeral.
King C says was the governor or a VIP in the area. I Am Dangerous says ooh.
No, but sometimes if they're having a funeral for a police officer or something, they do get officers from other districts. They'll all gather for the funeral. So maybe that could have been something to do. How did we do? Did we make it through the tunnel of doom?
Dangerous says, was that the tunnel of doom?
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe you were onto something the other day when you were saying maybe it's weather related. Maybe rainy weather makes it more difficult for the signal. I guess that is a possibility. All right, we are back.
I am dangerous says, yeah that.
I am dangerous.
At Hollis 6448 says, actually, there is a parade Friday for Good Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday. That's stock market's closed. I know that. That's one of the holidays that they've maintained while most people have not.
Hollis 6448 says, sorry I created confusion.
No, you're all right. I mean, Good Friday is sort of like all in the...
Team C says maybe it's a dragnet and all points bulletin to be on the lookout for a suspicious bakery van.
Maybe they're looking for the glove, you know? I mean, maybe somebody saw my video and thought they needed to find that glove. All right, guys.
Dangerous says, lol.
Thank you for riding along. I know it was a short one, an hour today, but we'll be back tomorrow for a regular ride. Probably have two spots tomorrow, I think. So, all right, everybody. Have a great day. I hope it's warmer where everybody is. It's going to be nice here, so I hope to get outside.
Dangerous says, thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one.